NBC.
Fred Abrahams, Marilyn LeBenz, and John Vershek. If your first three picks match, you win the game instantly and at least $5,000 in cash and prizes. It's Three on a Match with your host, Bill Cullen.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. You always see us in the various place. That's all right. Hi. Hi there. What a nice group. Thank you. Hi. As you probably all know, for the past week or so, we've been running a contest asking people to write in to Three on a Match and giving us their suggestions on how to conserve energy. You know, serious or humorous, whatever they want. And we're going to pick three winners. Third prize winner is going to be a color TV set. Second prize winner, a trip for two to the island of Jamaica. And the first prize will be $1,000 in cash. Now, we will be choosing these selections. Our producers will choose the funny ones. And we'll announce them like 3 shows from now, so be with us. Meantime, we just read these once in a while as an example. These are neither winners or losers or semifinalists or anything. They're just cards we picked out at random. We read them and then put them back, and they will be judged along with the rest of them. There's one here from a lady in Brooklyn, New York. And I read you her suggestion exactly as she has written it here to save energy. Invest in a pair of long underwear. That's all. That's it. Like the ointment, there's a fly in that. The contestants will not boo the master of ceremonies, please. While we're speaking of that, hi there, folks.
Hi.
We got 3 nice people. Sorry to keep you waiting there. Our champion, for instance, I got to tell you about the winning these folks have been doing. Our champion is Fred Abrahams. Hi, Fred, and welcome back.
Hi, Bill.
Sales promotion manager.
Right.
Fred's been on our show for about 3 days now, I guess.
That's right, yeah.
During that time, Fred has won $5,000 in prizes in cash, trip to Switzerland, a sailboat, television set, among other things. And on our big match that we do every day right about in the middle of the show, Fred has won $2,000 in cash, right?
Yep.
So he's doing real well. He's a rich one. Now, here is Marilyn LeBenz. Now, Marilyn has not won anything yet, but she has a good position in this game because she's only 1 match away from winning and has 90 bucks. Welcome back, Marilyn.
Thank you.
You're a Spanish teacher? Mm-hmm. I hope you win. I really do.
I do, too.
I shouldn't do that, but the reason I'm allowed to hope that Marilyn wins, we told you what Fred won. Now, here's John Vershek here, a New York City fireman. Welcome, John.
Hi, Bill.
Now, John has 2 matches, too. Everyone has 2 matches. But also, John has on the board, the game we play in the middle of our show here on the big board, he has matched it twice. Is that right? Found both
very
has.
lucky, Bill, yes.
And he has won $2,000 in cash. So you see, Marilyn is sitting there between 2 rich fellas. And I hope you all do well. Now, Marilyn, when time was called, you just won $90. You could, it would be a long shot, but you could, if you want, risk it and go to the board. Are you going
No,
to?
thank you.
All right. Now, everybody has 2 matches. It takes 3 matches to win the game and the $5,000. Marilyn has gotten $90 thus far. John and Fred, no money. And it's getting close to that time. We're going to have a winner. So now to get some money so that you can get to the board, because the next match is a big win, here come the categories. They are He's Not a Nice Man, Vegetable Soup, and General Info. All right, Fred.
2 questions.
Marilyn.
4 questions.
John.
1 question, Bill.
Okay, Marilyn, a sigh of relief. That's a total of 7 questions. You get it because you're high. $70 in the pot. What category?
General info.
That's your category. You pick 4 questions. I ask you 4. The highest ranking member of the President's cabinet is the Secretary of State.
True.
Right. Steve McQueen's co-star in the new movie called Papillon, P-A-P-I-L-L-O-N, is Robert Redford.
False.
Dustin Hoffman. 3rd question. The Pope who immediately preceded the present Pope Paul was named John.
True.
Correct. John the 23rd. One example of a circulatory exercise is running.
True.
Yes, you have another $70, Marilyn, and now look at you.
I think I'm going to go to the board.
Huh?
I think I'm going to go.
You're going? All right.
I'm
I'm not surprised you're going. It's sort of exciting. Marilyn has $160 to spend. She, like Fred and John, she has 2 matches. 1 match will be the win, and you have $160 to spend. I do say good luck. I mean it. Marilyn, start anywhere you want. Get as much as you can for your money. See what goes there.
40 on the yellow.
That takes care of the expensive column.
30 on the green.
$90 left.
20 on the yellow.
With $70, you see what you can do. Take your time and look it over, because it's a big one for you. You have $70 left to spend.
$20 on the green. Oh, boy.
You have $50 left. You have an apple in the 20 column, an apple in the $40 column. You have $50 to spend.
30 on the yellow.
And now, with $20, nope, nothing can be done. So naturally, you hang on to that and try to build it up. You didn't win, but in a sense, you didn't lose. You're still in there, 2 matches all the way across the board, and we'll be back with more of 3 on a Match right after a message for you.
Mothers do a lot of nice things their families never notice.
Dad, do fish go to school?
Sort of. They live in schools.
Live in schools? That sounds funny.
Not to the fish.
They need to live in the water.
Why's that?
Because then you never have to take a bath.
Mothers do a lot of nice things their families never notice. But someone nearly always notices a bag of Kraft caramels.
Thanks, Mom.
There are certain times when you realize where those extra calories have been going. Because even a few extra calories have a way of adding up to a few extra pounds. So for people who enjoy food, but not the calories, Kraft makes Diet Parquet. With all its flavor, it still has only half the calories of regular soft margarine. A little extra help from Kraft. Diet Parquet.
Any player who wins 7 matches in a row wins an extra $5,000 in cash. Plus, the 1974 Plymouth Fury Grand Coupe with standard features as torque flight automatic transmission, power steering and brakes, electronic ignition, and torsion quiet ride from Plymouth. All right, back to you, Bill, please.
Well, we're right where we were when we left. Fred, Marilyn, John, all with 2 matches apiece. It takes 3 to win the game. Fred and John, big winners with the big board cash there. Marilyn really making a try for it. She has $20 to build on. Everybody gets set. Here come the categories. They are association or associate with what? Operetics and grab bag. Fred.
3 questions.
Marilyn.
4 questions.
John.
2 questions.
All right, Marilyn, another chance. 4, 3, 2, 9 questions, $90 in the pot. You're starting over again. What category?
Grab bag.
That's yours, grab bag. You picked 4 questions. Here they come. The role of Hawkeye on the TV series called MASH is played by Alan Alda.
True.
Right. The horse is classified as a bovine, B-O-V-I-N-E, animal.
No, false.
Right, equine, whatever. If you're on a volleyball team, you are one of 6 players.
True.
Right. The cherry blossom trees in Washington, D.C. were a gift to this country from England.
True.
Oh, Japan. Long ago. Okay, Marilyn. Now, John, the money stays the same. There's still $90 in the pot. There are 2 categories left. You with 3 are next. Fred, you with 3 are next high. Fred, sorry.
Associate with what?
All right, I want to see what that's all about too. Now, three chances you have to win the $90. The Green Bay Packers are associated with the state of Wisconsin. The Green Bay Packers are associated with the state of Wisconsin.
That's true.
Right. The lavish estate called San Simeon is associated with millionaire J. Paul Getty.
False.
William Randolph Hearst, he built it. The island that's associated with artist Paul Gauguin is Trinidad.
That's false.
Tahiti. And you have $90. You could make a run at it if you want, Fred. Okay.
Try again later.
Fred's going to wait. 90 for Fred, 20 for Marilyn, and John, our fireman, has yet to get some money in this one. Categories. Measure for measure. Where you'll find him, spell it how. Fred.
4 questions.
Marilyn.
4 questions.
They cancel each other.
4 questions.
Everybody does. Now wait before you pick. We erase them. Now choose again. Now watch what happens here. Sooner or later, someone's going to switch. It might pay off. Fred.
4 questions again.
You stayed.
3 questions.
Switch.
1 question.
It worked for you, Fred, by hanging in there. 4, 3, 1. Total of 8. You have 4 questions. Top number, what category?
Where you'll find him.
Let's see what... And 2 free boxes. 4 questions, Fred. This could be a big win for you. When former UN Secretary General U Thant is in his native land, he's in Burma.
That's true.
Right. When Senator Edward J. Gurney Gurney, is in his home state. He's in Louisiana.
That's false.
Florida. When Bill Mauldin, M-A-U-L-D-I-N, is at work, you'll find him on a football field.
That's false.
Noted cartoonist. For the money and the 2 free boxes now, Fred, when actor Anthony Quinn visits the country of his birth, he's in Mexico.
That's true.
That's right. And you have picked up the 80 bucks and the 2 free boxes. Now, Fred, you got 2 matches. You got to win. You got $2,000 in cash. You have $170. After that's gone, you have 2 free boxes. What's your choice?
I'll take a shot.
Would you believe I'm not surprised? Okay, Fred is going now for the big win. Go ahead, Fred.
20 on the green. 30 on the blue.
Wowee, you got $120, 2 free boxes. The instant match does not apply because you. So do what you want with your 120 and then your 2 free ones.
40 on the red.
There it is, right there. 5,000 bingo. Look at that, $10,000. That brings your total winnings up to $10,000 in prizes, plus the $2,000 in cash you took from our big board up there that we do every day. We'll be doing that, by the way, in a very few minutes from now. And that's a real good job. Don, do you have $5,000 worth of things for Fred?
I certainly do, Bill. First of all, a fabulous trip for 2 to Spain. You can fly first to Madrid, the city of fountains and boulevards. Visit the famed Prado Museum and the Royal Palace, and a trip to the bull ring is a must during your stay in fascinating Madrid. Next, Samsonite Silhouette luggage, his in Bronco Brown with new combination lock, hers in Columbine Blue, with lightweight magnesium frames and scuff-resistant finish from Samsonite. Also a complete entertainment center with AM/FM multiplex tuner, 8-track stereo tape deck, and 4-speed changer complete with deluxe cabinet. Plus, a living room from Kraler's Cape Cod collection, a timeless traditional 6-piece grouping that features plush seat cushions and loose high-back cushions for comfort. Plus, oak tables with doors for storage complete the setting. And finally, a new car. The 1974 Honda Civic Sedan. Large enough to carry 4 adults, yet small enough to squeeze into small parking spaces. Includes rack and pinion steering and front-wheel drive. The 1974 Honda Civic Sedan. All this added to your other prize packages gives you a grand total of over $10,000 worth of prizes. Congratulations.
$10,000. Well, Fred. Oh, you really did it. When you were talking about that furniture, you say you just moved into a new apartment.
That's right. Just
you really,
2 weeks ago.
You, of course, stay on. You now have $10,000 in prize. You'll stay on and see if you can build it up and run up as far as you want. And, Marilyn, thank you. You played an awfully good game. And you just need a little touch of luck there to do it. And, John, you too.
Had a very enjoyable time, Bill.
Nice having you. John won $2,000 in our big board. We'll be doing our big board before terribly long. Fred and I will be back, give you a chance to meet some more people in a moment. But right now, we have to pause because we have a word of interest for you.
Come and get your Elmer school glue. When it's your turn to be den mother, be sure to have something to keep the kids busy and creative. Try Elmer's school glue.
It's fun, too.
There's a special reason mothers like Elmer's school glue. It comes out on wash day. No matter how messy the kids get their clothes, and no matter how long Elmer's school glue is dried in.
Elmer's comes out on wash day. It's the only patented washable school glue.
It's good, clean fun.
Ah, chicken. Now it's more than just a dream. Because here's new chunky chicken flavor from Chuckwagon. And do dogs go for the flavor of chicken? Especially if it's chunky chicken flavored Chuckwagon. Surprise your dog with something special. Juicy chicken-flavored chunks, biscuits, and broth in Chuckwagon's new flavor, Chunky Chicken. It's a dream come true.
Some of our prizes are from the famous Spiegel Catalog Company, over 50,000 quality items, providing value, selection, and economy. Spiegel, Chicago, Illinois, 60609. We'll return with 3 on a match after this word of interest.
This antiperspirant promises to keep you drier. This one calls itself anti-stain. This one says it isn't sticky. Now, if we can build an antiperspirant that can do everything they can do, and do it all, we'd really have something. We'd have an antiperspirant good enough to be called New Dial Very Dry. It's an anti-wetness, anti-sticky, anti-stain, antiperspirant. It does it all.
Oh, wow. Look at that.
I'm looking. It's impossible.
Hostess has done the impossible. Announcing new Hostess O's, the donut with flavored fillings all around. Now with new Hostess O's, you get filling in every bite. Have them at breakfast, coffee time, anytime.
How do they do it?
Delicious new Hostess O's, the donut with filling in every bite. Raspberry and other great flavors.
How do they do it?
Okay, got two of the fair sex here for you, Fred. 2 new challengers. Ronnie Cutler. Hello, Ronnie.
Hi, Bill.
And what do you do?
I'm a housewife and mother of 1 3/4.
1 3/4?
Yes, don't worry, I'll
One
wait.
on the way now?
Yeah.
When you expect it?
In a couple of months.
Yeah. What month? You can tell me.
February.
Oh, this could be embarrassing. The reason it could be embarrassing is we're on tape. And for all you know, Ronnie, you might already have had it.
That would be nice.
I know. I know, I've had it. I have had it. Possibility, isn't it? I tell you, tape is the most marvelous thing. Now, whoever thought that was a possibility? You could be sitting at home recuperating, you know, the new kid there, and you look at it. Anyway, now that we're taking, let us hope the same thing doesn't happen to you, Lynn. I don't want to surprise you
That's
there.
true, Bill.
Lynn, you don't want to truck with none of that tape stuff, right?
No way.
We got Lynn Patton here. What do you do, by the way, Lynn?
My husband and I are in the antique business.
Okay, and just to put your husband at ease, you're not expecting anything except maybe a new Louis the 16th or something.
That's right.
Okay, we got Fred, we have Ronnie, and we have Lynn, and a new game starting here. To all, good luck, and to all, a good night. We'll see. Oh, no, all right. If you're ready, coming up are some categories for you. Name droppers, linguistics, is that a fact? How many, Fred?
3 questions.
Ronnie?
3 questions.
Hey, Lynn?
3 questions.
Oh, thought you were going to do it. Erase them. Wait a second now. Here comes the tiebreaker. Pick again. When all 3 tie, we keep trying till we break it. Fred?
4 questions.
3 questions.
2 questions, Bill.
You got it, Fred. 4, 3, 2. 9 questions. $10 a question, 90 in the pot. What category, Fred?
Linguistics.
Okay, you ladies watch Fred. He's picking up where he left off there. He's going for $90 now. 4 questions on linguistics. What an Englishman calls petrol, we call gasoline.
That's true. When you can get it.
The title of the French song, Frère Jacques, means Uncle Jack.
That's false.
It means Brother Jack. When a Scotchman talks about a wee bairn, he means a small child.
That's true.
Right? The official language of Brazil is called Brazilian.
That's false.
Right. Portuguese. You have $90. Want to take a shot at the board? No. Okay. Ronnie and Lynn, hang in there. Categories for everybody. Color it red, which, Mr. President, and potluck. How many did you pick, Fred?
2 questions.
Ronnie?
4 questions.
Lynn?
4 questions, Bill.
Hey, they did it. Now, the 2 4s cancel. That means with 2, you get a shot at it. 10 questions, $100. What category, Fred?
Potluck.
Potluck is yours. You picked 2. Wow, you picked 2 questions for $100 and 3 free boxes. Here they are. The author of the book called Silent Spring was Rachel Carson.
That's true.
Right. Fort Knox is located in the state of Montana.
That's false.
Kentucky, you picked up another 100. You got 3 free boxes, and at this point, you're in good shape there, Fred. For the board?
Yep.
Naturally. Look at Fred go, as we used to say. $190, 3 free boxes. Go ahead, Fred.
Okay, 20 on the green.
These are all presidents.
30 on the yellow.
Except that.
30 on the red.
You now have $110 and 3 free boxes.
30 on the blue.
Got a couple of Georges. $80 and 3 free ones.
20 on the yellow.
$60 and 3 free picks. You look good there.
20 on the red.
Okay, now that closes out the $20 column. You have enough with 40 bucks and 3 free boxes. You have enough to pick everything that's left, which would be 3 more shots in that $40 column. So
40 on the green.
One of these is going to have to be it. And that one is it, right there. Flip it up there, Fred. Fred has a match. Ronnie and Lynn not scored yet. We'll be back here with our big match. Chance for one of our 3 players to win an instant $1,000 in cash in just a moment. But right now we're going to pause and do this.
Introducing new Extra Strength Effrident, a tablet formula so powerful it can tackle blueberry stain. Blueberry stain baked on these pearls made of denture material. This is an all-new Effrident, an extra strength Effrident that's been made with twice the power to fight stubborn denture stain. When the blue disappears, baked on blueberry stains are cleaned. Get new extra strength Effrident with twice the power against stubborn denture stains.
If the makers of new Effigrip denture adhesive thought all a denture wearer wanted were foods like creamed corn, stewed meat, or applesauce, we'd have made Effigrip with only this much holding power. But denture wearers don't like to miss out. So we made Effigrip with the holding power you need for solid foods like corn on the cob, beefsteak, or a big red apple. New extra strength Effigrip denture adhesive. Stronger holding power from the makers of Effrident tablets.
Okay, it's time for the big cash match we got coming up. As you see, we got 2 halves of a $1,000 bill up there. And take a look at it. Now we're going to turn the board around, please. And we're going to mix them up, move them around a little bit, and give everyone a chance to start picking. We start with Fred and go through the board 3 times. Second time, start with Ronnie. Third time with Lynn. 9 picks. And if during those 9 tries somebody turns over a half, that one person gets a chance at the other half. If successful, $1,000 in cash. Then we pick up with our game. Fred can tell you about how true that is because he's already won $2,000 that way. So we'll see what happens right now, whether Fred does it for a 3rd time, which is really impossible, or Ronnie or Lynn come up. Is the board ready? All right, Fred, start picking. We pick till somebody finds the first half of a $1,000 bill.
40 on the red.
Ronnie.
20 on the blue, please.
Lynn.
30 on the yellow, please.
Second time through, we begin with Ronnie.
20 on the green.
Lynn.
20 on the red, please.
Fred.
40 on the yellow.
Well, look at that. Boy, Fred. Okay, now Fred gets one more chance. I almost think it's going to happen because Fred's already done it. Well, he did it once for $2,000. Now, there's the first half. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 possibilities up there, Fred. Behind one of them is the other half. If you find that on one pick, you get another $1,000 in immediate cash. Good luck.
I'll try 20 on the yellow.
Everybody, drinks for the house. I hope you folks heard that. Fred said drinks for everybody in the house. You know, that's remarkable. Fred, that's $3,000 for Fred. In the game, Fred won it two shows ago, he won it.
Right.
Then in the last show, it was won by our fireman friend. So it's 3 in a row that we've been hit for the $1,000. One of them was $2,000. And I'm only happy that our beloved producer, Bob Stewart, is not with us today. Because, believe me, if he saw that happen, he's not with us. He's not with anybody now. We have Fred with a match, Ronnie and Lynn none. But right now, we're going to pause briefly because Bob has to earn the money to pay for all this junk stuff. Right now, a message for you.
It's Rich.
Chunky.
Chewy.
Very moist.
All at the same time?
Introducing not 1, but 3 easy-to-make bar cookie mixes. Peanut butter chocolate chip, honey spice nut, and butter pecan. New Betty Crocker bar cookies.
It's Rich.
Chunky.
It's Chewy.
It's very moist.
All at the same time.
New bar cookie mixes. Only from Betty Crocker.
Oh, hi, Mrs. Green. Oh, I got a great cut of... I know. A pound of hamburger. Don't you ever get tired of it?
Not with Hamburger Helper Dinner Mix. Cheeseburger macaroni tonight. With 1 pan, 1 pound of hamburger, and 1 package, we'll have all this meat covered with macaroni and hot, bubbling cheddar cheese sauce.
Ace Meats. Oh, hi, honey. Bring home a steak? Well, how about a pound of hamburger?
You can get tired of hamburger, but you never get tired of Hamburger Helper.
Some of our contestants will receive Jolly Time popcorn, always tasty, tender, and crispy kernels. The whole family loves Jolly Time popcorn. Plus, the Bissell Gemini sweeps all floor surfaces, tile, wood, carpets, brick. Perfect for quick pickups between vacuum cleanings. The Bissell Gemini all-floor sweeper and spacious, roomy luggage by American Tourister, designed to go everywhere by land, sea, or air. The strong, lightweight luggage by American Tourister. We'll return with more of 3 on a Match after this word of interest.
Join the Pepsi people. Feel it free, feel it free. Like the Pepsi people. You be you, I'll be me. All across the nation, it's the Pepsi generation. Here today, here to stay. Feel it free.
Look who's here.
The food editor.
Wait till she hears our big news.
Now we're guaranteed.
It's a money-back guarantee.
If you're not completely satisfied with the freshness of Wonder Bread, we'll refund your money. Now that is news.
She didn't even squeeze him to see if he's fresh.
Oh, that's smart.
I spoke too soon. One squeeze still proves we're the fresh guys. Whoops!
And now the fresh guys have a money-back guarantee. Whoopee!
Well, it's been one heck of a bunch of days here, actually 4 consecutive days as we reconstructed. We've had our big match, $1,000 in cash knocked off 4 days in a row, and that's never happened before. So, Fred, though, I even forget what all you have. You have $3,000 in cash, you have $10,000 in winning. Ronnie is still here with us, and Lynn is here with us, going to try. One of you two have to break that streak of Fred's sooner or later. Fred says he's had plenty, and he's willing to bow out. Incidentally, in a couple of shows from now, we're going to announce the winners of that big contest we have. We're going for the $1,000 cash, or the trip to Jamaica, or the color TV set postcard contest about how to conserve energy. One of the suggestions we have is sleep more to conserve energy. Sleep more than 2 in a bed. Then you can lower the thermostat to less than 68. Sleep 68 in the bed, you can lower the thermostat to less than 2. While you mull that over, I'll mull this over a while. We'll see you around there.
Some of our contestants will receive F&F Daily C. Tastes like orange candy. They're having new ways to take vitamin C. F&F Daily C. Plus Z-Bricks, country rustic wall paneling. For the warm casual touch in your kitchen, office, or living room. Weatherproof, fireproof, easy to install. Don Pardo speaking. This program was pre-recorded.
Hi, this is Dean Martin. Be sure you look on the Dean Martin Comedy Hour when we roast Don Rickles, the ambassador of hate. Some of the top celebrities in the business will be joining me. I hope you can make it too. Don't forget, tomorrow night at 10, 9 Central Time, right here on NBC.
The last man on Earth lives in a fortress. The last man on Earth always carries an automatic weapon because...